These days, a lot of people are moving to the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada through fully funded scholarships. And so many of these people move with their family members and they go on to do amazing things in their life just through these fully funded scholarships.
Wow.
Many people have changed their lives because they took advantage of opportunities that are presented to us these days. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a list of fully funded scholarship for nurses and other healthcare professionals to study in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and what have you. And in between this, I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how you can make this a reality. There are a lot of benefits to studying abroad with fully funded scholarships. A lot of people have changed their lives because they took advantage of all these opportunities. So guys, this is a very important video that I'm going to be sharing with you, and I'm going to build on this in my subsequent videos because a lot of opportunities that I'm seeing these days are things that can definitely help your career. So you want to stay tuned on this channel by subscribing, and you want to like this video as well so that people will be able to see these things and take advantage of it, especially now that so many of them are still open and accepting applications, and some of them will open very soon. So guys, make sure you watch this video to the very end. Although I'm going to leave the links in the description, you want to watch the video to be able to hear the tips and tricks on how to go about this. And before I dive into it, I also want to share with you that so many of these schools that I'm going to be sharing with you today, I am inquiring deeper by contacting them personally for them to share with me the profiles of students that actually get admitted into the school. So for schools in the United States, Canada, you know that sometimes they don't accept anybody that apply. They have specific things that they are looking for in international students. So that is what I'm doing right now, going the extra mile to find out from the schools directly, and I'm going to share with you tips and tricks on how you can also do these things by yourself. So guys, this is one of the best videos you want to watch if you want to move abroad soon. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Lynda. On this channel, I share information on how you can work, study, and thrive abroad. So if these are the kind of things that you like to watch on YouTube, be sure to stick around here because I know you get a ton of value. But first and foremost, please like this video so that people who are interested in moving to Australia, Canada, United States through fully funded scholarship will be able to see this video and also take advantage of these opportunities as well. Okay, so let's get into it right away. So fully funded scholarship in the context of this video are scholarships that are awarded to international students to enable them to study in any of those countries that scholarship is about, fully funded. That means paying their school fees, and in most cases also paying for their accommodation, giving them stipends sometimes. These are what they call fully funded scholarship. In the United States, they also have a term that they call it like full ride scholarship, and I love that full ride scholarship. I like that term full ride scholarship because usually what it means is that they will pay for everything, including school fees, accommodation. They'll give you stipends, allow you to work in the school. So again, there is another type of scholarship again that allows you to become a graduate assistant in that school. This usually happens in the United States. So what it means is that they will employ you in the school to work for them for a number of hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, depending on what is in the contract, and you are also studying in the school. And what you get in return is that they pay you for those number of hours. They call it stipends. They pay you stipends for the hours that you work, and they are going to waive your school fees, sometimes in full and sometimes almost full, maybe 70%, 80%, 90%, sometimes in full. And again, they will also cover so maybe part of your meals and basically your daily life, and then allow you to work in school for stipends, which is really cool. A lot of international students use this method because sometimes it's less, let me say it's less competitive depending on the school, because if you are going to see in this video, some of the scholarships I'm going to share, some of them are very competitive, so you need to have like very good grades. You need to write your application needs to be very strong for you to have a chance, because a lot of people are applying for this. But when it is school specific and you're getting the graduate assistantship and all those work and study program for the specific school, and you have that strength, and usually for the specific program as well, maybe the competition will be less. It's still competitive depending on that kind of course, but I see that people have higher chances of getting graduate assistantships in different schools, especially in the US and in Canada, much more quicker and faster. So all of these are what I'm going to be sharing here, both the ones that are organization based, like the general scholarship funds that are available for everyone, and for the school specific ones. But one on my list is Michigan State University. So this particular school has a lot of opportunities for nurses, and I'm going to do another video to also explore other opportunities that they have, even if you're not a nurse yet, but you have a degree and then you want to go into nursing. But I'm going to elaborate on this in my next video. So if you are yet to join this family, make sure you subscribe, because I know you find that video very valuable. But back to their scholarship. So right now their scholarship period has ended, but they have a very narrow scholarship application period between February and March, and then if you succeed, they will already email you in a few months, like May. Okay, so I decided to share this because you get ready if you are qualified to apply for their scholarship. So by February you start applying. So Michigan State University is one of the good schools in the United States that has nursing program and other healthcare related program that you can look into. There are so many other opportunities that they have as well. Apart from their scholarship, they also have the assistantship program that I've already talked about. So the assistantship program is that you will get a tuition waiver, a health insurance, and you get a stipend as well. What it means is that you do research with the school, or maybe you teach as a graduate assistant, and maybe other tasks that will be included in your contract. Next one on my list is Commonwealth shared scholarship. So this Commonwealth scholarship is a very popular one, and a lot of people will be like, I know about this, it's competitive, they only want the best. Yes, for some of these scholarships that are very popular, definitely they will go for the best student, not just the best students, but people who make stronger applications. So definitely, even if you're a good student but your application is not that good, then you may not have your chance. Maybe you don't have a lot of chance in this particular one. So for the Commonwealth Share Scholarship, you need to have a very good background, very good result from your degree program, any degree that you have done, and you also need to make a strong application. So that's what happens with the Commonwealth Scholarship. So, and the closing date is this for December 14th. So you still have maybe up to 3 weeks to apply for this if you're watching this video. So they have a list of approved courses that you can go for. So if you go on this left hand corner, you will see courses that are eligible for this. So if you see, they have science and technology, innovation and entrepreneurship. They have for health systems and capacity. So if you're a nurse, that's where you find they have a lot of good schools associated with this. And so the next one is one of the oldest study scholarship in the world. It's called the Rhodes Scholarship to study in University of Oxford. So they say that is one of the oldest, first awarded in 1902 international scholarship program, enabling now outstanding young people from around the world to study at the University of Oxford. This is really amazing. So their selection criteria, everything that they are looking for in international students, they mentioned it on their website. They said literary and scholastic attainment, energy to use one's talent to the full, truth, courage, devotion to duty, moral force of character, and all of that. They have an eligibility checker tool on their website just for you to be able to check easily whether you qualify for this scholarship or not, which is really cool. They did not specify the deadline, and they did not specify the courses, but I believe that as far as you can show that you are talented, your academic background, what you are doing, once you have a strong application, then this is a good one for you. And remember, for most of the scholarships that I'm talking about, usually to increase your chances, you need to already have an admission in those schools. Then you'll be able to apply for this. So usually my best recommendation for people around me is, first of all, do not go, even though when you see scholarship, you'll be applying, right? But the best thing is that while you are applying for those scholarships as well, make sure that you are applying for admission. Try and get an admission first. When you get admission first, then you are going to be qualified for many more scholarships, okay? Next on my list is called the University of East Anglia. The scholarship is the Alan and Nesta Ferguson Scholarship. So this particular scholarship is for undergraduate, postgraduate, and all of that. So the Alan and Nesta Ferguson Scholarship are available to international students who have applied to study a full-time one-year master's course in the School of Global Development or at UEA, that is University of East Anglia. So this list is from the United Nations Human Development Index. So these are the eligible countries, and you can see Ghana, Haiti, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Nigeria is there, Senegal, Cameroon is there. So many African countries are eligible for this country, for this particular scholarship. So the deadline for this is still far, is 19th of April 2024. If you are eligible for this, I wouldn't say you should wait for this date before you can apply. So each scholarship will fund the students' international tuition fees and provide them with a maintenance grant of £12,000. So grant is something you are not paying back. So this is really cool. They'll pay your school fees and everything and pay you £12,000 as well. So this is good. The next one is the Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. So this is different from the other Commonwealth Scholarship that we talked about. So this one as well, the deadline is going to be in December. So definitely go ahead, and December 10 is going to be the deadline, and there are a lot of benefits to this Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. It's also fully funded, and they give you living allowance as well, and they also sponsor to and fro, that is your flight ticket from your country and to the UK and back to your country at the end of the program. So the next one on my list is called the School of Nursing in the University of Louisville. Their own is the Graduate Assistantship Program for nurses. So usually when I see all these study abroad videos, I usually think maybe it's for other courses that maybe medical students do not really have like specific ones that allow them to teach, you know, to become graduate assistants or research students. But I'm really excited that there are opportunities like this. So if you want to study master's degree, PhD in the United States, this is one of the schools that will allow you to apply, and then you'll be able to get a student assistantship program. That means you can work in the school and they will pay everything, your school fees, accommodation, and all of that. And the next on my list is the University of Cambridge. So University of Cambridge has a scholarship called the MasterCard Scholarship. So this MasterCard Scholarship is also a fully funded scholarship to study at the University of Cambridge. So usually they look for people that are outstanding. That means maybe they achieved a very high GP in their degree, and they have like community work, all these other things that make application to stand out. So this is for the MasterCard Foundation. We've shared about 7. The next on my list is the University of Pittsburgh. So this particular university also has interesting program for nurses, amazing program for nurses, and they have scholarship opportunities as well.
So this next school is called the University of South Florida. They also have a PhD in nursing science, assistantship, and scholarship. So their own basically is also for assistantship program, and it's for PhD. Okay, so if you're applying for PhD program in the school, you have a chance of getting assistantship position, which will cover your tuition, and they will also give you a stipend for you to live on. Okay, and last but not the least, the 10th one is Australian Christian University. This is for Australia. So we've talked about fully funded scholarship, some of them in the UK, some of them in the United States. This one is for Australia. So they have international students, and they encourage international students too. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you find it very valuable. Let me know what you think in the comment section. In my subsequent videos, I'm going to be sharing with you schools that accept accelerated nursing courses in the United States. So these schools, they do allow people that already have degrees, and they assess them and find how many courses that they need to meet up with for them to be able to qualify to write the NCLEX that will allow you to get a USRN license. Okay, that's going to be an interesting video, so make sure you are subscribed and you leave your notification on so that when that video drops,